He saved the Masorah. He saved Torah, put himself on the line, his life in danger, literally. We're now in the month of Kislev and approaching Hanukkah with a lot of anticipation and a lot of eagerness for that time of bringing more ore and more light into this world. The word Kislev can be broken up into two parts: Kaf Samach, Kis, and Lamed Vav, Lo. The word Kis means a pocket. It's related to the word kisoy, a covering, l'chasot, to cover. A pocket is rooted in the word covering, because in your clothing, if you think about it, most of your clothing is not covered. Your clothing is what's actually visible. But the area in your clothing that is covered are the pockets. The pockets are the little spots in your clothing that are actually covered up. That's what makes it into a pocket. Lo means his. So what does it mean that the pocket is his? Kis lo, the pocket is his. The pocket belongs to him. Who's him? So lo is the ultimate him, capital H him. It's the master of the world. It's Hashem. It's Ribono Shel Olam. What does it mean to make our pockets his? So on one level, perhaps it means using our money, our pockets. Oftentimes the Gemara refers to a kis as a person's finances, their pockets, their wallet, and that we direct our money to good causes, and we're generous in that kind of a way with tzedakah. And there's a tremendous amount of that going on in Klal Yisrael now. But I was thinking that another way to understand it is our pockets are to him. What does it mean, the pockets? It means the areas that are covered. It means the hidden places, and it means the dark places. And I think there's two different elements to that, the hidden and the dark. What I mean by the hidden is that very often it's much, much easier to be an Oved Hashem, to serve Hashem, and to do great things in ways that we feel big, we feel great, we feel like we're doing something really powerful, we're doing something very strong, we're doing something incredibly significant. But it's very challenging to serve Hashem in the day in, day out, in the small things, the very regular things, the things that nobody sees, no one even knows about. Rav Dessler brings this yesod, this idea, from a story in the Gemara, that one of the Rabbanim in the Gemara was at the end of his life, and he asked one of his colleagues, one of his friends, what's my place in the next world? And he said, well, did you ever have a maisa of tzidkus? Did you ever have an act that you think would earn you a good place in the next world? And he said, yes, there was one time that I stuck my hand in my pocket to give a poor person money. And I had two bills. I meant to take out the smaller bill, but I accidentally grabbed onto the bigger bill. And when I took out the bigger bill, I realized it was the bigger bill, I still gave it to him. And for that, I think I'll have Olam Haba. And what's so striking about this story, Rav Dessler points out, is that this very same person who's saying this story is what's going to get him into Olam Haba, is the person that during a Shas Hashmad, that during a time when there was a foreign government that said anyone who teaches Torah is going to be killed, he taught Torah publicly, and it's because of him that we still have a continuity of the Masorah, because he risked his life publicly to teach Torah to the masses and to continue Yiddishkeit for the masses. And he literally put his life on the line to do that. So why did he need to call upon the story of giving a few extra dollars to show that he's going to have Olam Haba? Why not talk about the fact that he saved Yiddishkeit, he saved the Masorah, he saved Torah, put himself on the line, his life in danger, literally. So Rav Dessler says is because what you see from here is that those big moments, yes, of course, it's amazing that he was Moser Nefesh and he put himself in harm's way for Torah. But those big moments, they don't reflect the same level of sincerity, of dedication, of impact and power that exists in the action as the thing that no one sees. Because the big things that everyone sees, those are amazing and they're important. But it's the smallest thing that no one sees. It's the pockets of our lives. The things in our lives that are covered up, that are hidden, the pockets of our lives. That's what reflects what a person really is. When no one else is looking, when no one else is around, when there's no fanfare, there's no visibility, there's no grandiosity to it, there's no ego involved. That's making our pockets belong to Hashem. Those hidden, unseen places of our lives are those unseen places also belonging to Hashem. That's the real mark, the real measure of a person in their relationship with Hashem. It's their secret service for Hashem. The second meaning, though, aside from the hidden aspect of pockets, is that pockets are dark. And we're living in a time with a lot of darkness. But what all of us are trying to do, and what Klal Yisrael is doing the most unbelievable job at doing, is making those pockets, those darker places, those kisuyim, also into being low, also being his, bringing light into them. And that's Hanukkah that we're getting to now. And so trying to find those places that there's darkness, someone who's struggling that you know, and that's a pocket in this world, it's a darkness in this world, and bringing them light. In our own lives, in our own weaknesses, in our own areas of darkness, in Klal Yisrael, whatever it is, in these areas and places and situations where there's a pocket, there's a darkness, and trying to add light and add more light and add more light to all those things. We should be zocha during this month to fill all the pockets, to be bursting with light, all the hidden places, all the dark places. They should be exploding with the radiance of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That we should be able to feel that light, we should be able to experience that light, and that it should bring us to the ultimate light of Mashiach Tzidkenu b'meher b'yameinu.